Previously on the College Hoops 2K8 live stream, we created our coach, a handsome man in a fine suit, boosted his charisma to a B, his teaching to a C, and then we chose the lowest ranked team in the country for our first job, South Carolina Upstate, 350th in the nation, located in Spartansburg, South Carolina, indicated by the red pin there. This is the school's first year ever with a basketball program, hence they are the last ranked team in the nation and have a horrible roster. As you can see by Basketball Reference, they have 4 winning seasons in 19 years and have never won the NIT. So I had to start recruiting talent. I analyzed my roster, I painstakingly curate a 4-week training program individualized for each player to build on their strengths. We don't have many shooters. We inherited a tough roster here. But after all of that, we had a fun green and white scrimmage called Midnight Madness, and around 600 students came out to support this new basketball team. I watched the preseason top 25 polls, I looked at the preseason All-Americans, first and second string, and then we got ready for our first game of the season against Charleston Southern Buccaneers. It was a back and forth game in the first half. We had the ball for the last shot, and Volpenheim, he took a nice look, but he misses the go-ahead 3, and we're all tied up at 15. At one point, we're down 4 after this 3-pointer, and I'm biting my nails, but slowly we started pulling away, and we ended up getting the win 32-23 for the first win in program history. Not just the first win of the season, the first win in program history. It was a tight game, the students showed up, and I was glad we could get a win at home. Volpenheim is going to be the player of the game with 10 points, 2 for 5 shooting threes. And the next game up is our start of the early season tournament out in the state of Washington. Big cross-country trip for these guys. Some of them have never been out of the Southeast, and some of these guys on the roster have never left the state of South Carolina. The first game of the tournament is against Akron, and I know they're a MAC school, but they have a lot of history, and for us, this is the biggest school we will be playing. I call timeout after an 11-11 tie-up, and I think this is where I ruined the team as a coach. This is where I failed as a coach. After this timeout, Akron goes on a crazy run. We start missing a bunch of shots. We turn the ball over. We're giving up fast break points. And the next thing you know, we're down 9 going into halftime after Volpenheim misses the shot at the buzzer. The shooting woes continue in the second half, and as you can see, Volpenheim just can't buy a bucket. And after the fast break and 1, we find ourselves down 14, and we haven't scored in almost 3 minutes. That is tough right there. We do get the last shot. Volpenheim drains the 3 to make it a 7-point loss, but we're already looking ahead to Portland State, the next opponent in this tournament road trip out west. I'm going to play 2 long clips here at double speed. Nothing's wrong. This is being played at double speed. And these 2 clips are just going to give you a summation of the game. So Portland State, they won the tip-off. We forced a turnover. But what you're seeing here on offense is nothing short of disgraceful. And this was the trend all game long. I thought our team did a great job moving the ball around on the floor. We were working to get shots. We were aggressive getting our own rebounds, but we couldn't shoot the ball. The ball wouldn't go in the hoop. And we just spent over a minute with possession of the basketball and came away with 0 points, and then we give up a easy 2 here. Then we jump ahead to the end of the first half. We've held Portland State to 12 points. Our defense is doing great, but we only have 4. We miss, we get the rebound, we miss again. So then we set up and we're going to take the last shot of the half. And I'll give you a hint, spoiler alert, we're going to miss this shot. Yep, we're entering the half with 4 points. We're going to skip ahead to the end. We shot 15% from the field. We scored more in the first half versus Akron than we did all game versus Portland State. It's an ugly game. That's where the stream ended, and that's where we pick up our story now. Welcome to the show. What's going on, YouTube? Wild Lion Games here. Welcome to the live stream. And wow, did the game freeze on us again? Don't tell me that. Dude, I was just going through, before we restart the game, that's weird. That's the second time when the stream started that the game froze on me while I was playing it. But I was going through and I was making our training program so that you guys didn't have to sit here and and watch the training program. But there's no auto save in this game, so that means that really sucks. That's crazy that it happened twice. All right, well, we'll restart the game. It's no big deal. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed the little intro video. All right. You know, I've never had any RPCS3 issues. That's the emulator, the PS3 emulator. Never had any issues until Call of Troops 2K8. It says, you know, on the compatibility, it's a green circle. It says it's, you know, fully compatible, but it doesn't mean there can't be problems with it, but that's all right. We'll get it back. I'm also thinking for the next live stream, I want to put something in this left column below me. I'm just not sure exactly what yet. But the other thing I was trying to figure out off camera and I couldn't figure it out, was the right joystick. Remember how, you know, obviously the right joystick works because we're using it to navigate the menus. But when we line up to shoot free throws, the right stick no longer works. And so we were having to, like, basically change I think the game just froze on me again. Dude, this is insane. Wait for it to respond for a second. And yeah, so I actually switched over to a PS5 controller to see if maybe it was like an Xbox issue, but yeah, even then, and there's nothing in the game settings that I can find that allows me to change the free throw controls from the right joystick to the buttons. And I think the strangest part about it is you can use the right joystick on the floor shooting field goals. So you can use it in the post, like I've done post moves, hook shots, I've done, like, you know, reverse dunks, all tomahawk, power dunk, all that stuff with the right stick. It works when you're playing, but then the moment you have to go to shoot a free throw, it's like the game's not recognizing, or maybe it's the emulator's not recognizing the right joystick, and I'm not entirely sure what the deal is. We've tried 3 different controllers now, so it's not a controller problem, it's an emulator problem. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do. We might have to continue just switching back over to let the PC take over to shoot free throws for us, because otherwise we're gonna miss free throws. I mean, if we're winning the game by a lot, you know, I'd like to be able to unlock achievements, but I'm not gonna be able to when I'm changing who I'm controlling in the middle of a game. So, all right. We're back. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. Hope you enjoyed that intro. And like I said, I was trying to get some of this stuff done, some of this training and development done off camera. But I think we're going to have to go to it, because right now our week 4 training program's in progress. So, excuse me. For Bird here, let's take a look at our roster. I feel like you guys should get to know who you're rooting for, who you're cheering for, right? This is Fab Bird. He's a point guard out of North Charleston. He's never left the state of South Carolina before. He's a senior. We got Lee Volpenheim. He's also from Charleston, South Carolina. He's a senior, pretty good shooter. Had a couple bad games, but overall he's a solid 3-point shooter. Then we have Minoru Chaled. He's from Asheville, North Carolina. He's a freshman. He's great at driving the lane, has good handles. We like this guy. Another freshman, Leon Loda, Greensboro, North Carolina. He's a freshman. I have a lot of confidence in this point guard. He's got a natural good shooting form. You know, I think he can be a great shooter for us. Look, mid-range, 72 for 3 points, 75 free throw. So he's a guy I really want to work on. His handles are already an 84, 85 quickness, 86. So, I mean, this is a guy, he's going to be fast, handle the ball, pull up, and shoot. Then we have Jess Ngonu. So he's our power forward, starting power forward. We have Keith Bright. He's a junior at point guard. Dwayne Sullivan, Bernard Annan, and I also like this guy, Anton Hamilton. He's a junior from Topeka, Kansas, but he has a pretty solid post game. Let's take a look at what his post game stats are. He's a decent rebounder, and yeah, his close shot is good too with a 76. Parker's a tricky one, man. He's our homeboy from France. He's 7'2". He's a sophomore. He's missed a lot of easy layups. And I'm not sure, what we can do about him. I mean, he doesn't have a good vertical, but he is a great rebounder. He's just missing too many easy shots. But that's kind of what our roster looks like. So let's go ahead and go into development. As you can see for Fab Bird, I'm really trying to work on his inside scoring, right? That's his strong suit. He's a senior. I'm not going to be able to develop him into anything, so I might as well I might as well just try and work on what he's already good at, right? Like, I know he's a good inside scorer. He's a good handler, so I'm just going to continue to work on those skills, continue to work on his durability and stamina so he can stay out there on the court for us. And I think for the next 4 weeks, we're going to do the same thing for him, all right? And Volpenheim, look, he's our best shooter right now. So we're going to continue working on his speed, his quickness, and his shooting so he can just be like a pop-up shooter for us. Like, I really want to rely on him for that mid-range and that three-point. I'm going to go ahead and take his program into like week 12. All the way through the new year. This is all he's going to be doing is just speed and agility drills and shooting the ball. We need Volpenheim to be a shooter for us. Because you can see these shooting stats, these attributes for our players, they're not good. Now, Chiled here is an interesting one. He's a freshman, and he's got good size. He's already proven he can drive the lane. So I would actually like to work on his inside scoring, and I would like to work on his strength, continue working on his strength. But the first 4 weeks, we've really actually worked on his, what did we work on for him? We worked on his rebounding a lot. And I think for the next 4 weeks, I really want to work on his inside game. And you know what? I might even start throwing some post in there. And I think after that, we'll start working on some durability. But if we can get his post game and turn him into somebody that we can rely on to drive the lane, post up. He's a tall kid. That's how I would like to use him. Then we have Ngonu. He's a starter. He's kind of okay everywhere. Nothing truly stands out. Blocking, rebounding. He's a good rebounder. So maybe this is a guy we continue working on his rebounding. And I say we also work on his vertical. Let him get up there and get these tough boards. And I think that's what we're going to do with him for the next 4 weeks. That sounds good. Now, Parker's another interesting guy here. Great rebounder, but I really want to work on his close game because he's got to be able to score. So I think what we're going to work on for him is his inside scoring, continue working on rebounding, and then his durability, right? I need him out on the floor. He's tall. We just need him to be more productive in the score column. And I know some of these guys I'm kind of, stopping at week 8. Some of them I'm going to week 12. And that's just because I kind of know what I want to develop some of these younger cats into. And the old guys, I'm just probably going to stick to a lot of the same stuff. So then we got Loda. He's a freshman. I see Loda being like a future like superstar for us. He's already a decent shooter, and I want to capitalize on his shooting ability ASAP. So I think we're just going to continue doing that over the next 4 weeks. And then I'm actually going to transition, I believe, from shooting to his awareness for the rest of the season. I want him to work on his consistency, his clutch, and we'll work on all of that for the rest of the year, and some durability and stamina. Nice. All right, I like that. Then we have K Bright. You know, decent 3-point shooter. He's a junior, so I think this is like one of those other guys that I would like to continue working on his strengths. Hamilton's a great player. He's good at driving the lane. What I do want to see, he's a decent rebounder, and I think he could be better. So I say we work on his rebounding over the next 4 weeks. What do we currently have him doing? Currently, he's been working on his ball handling and his passing. So I think next, I really would like for him to work on rebounding and his mobility. And then we have Blancett here. All right shooter. Doesn't have great passing skills. He's an okay rebounder. I don't think he's gonna see the floor. We're just gonna let him go overall. We'll train him overall. So let's go ahead and save our legacy so that we have our training in place. And let's get to our next game. So our next game is still in this tournament, Delaware State. They're 1-3. Oops, before we play, I did want to change the settings to play a longer game. Oh, okay, we did already. I did that. So we're going to do 8-minute halves. I feel good about that. Now we get to play Delaware State, baby. This is a team I think we can beat as long as we don't, drop a goose egg like we did against Portland State. I really do believe this is someone we can beat. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, small forward who's 6'7". That's a big guy. All right. Here we go, boys. Let's try and get that second dub. I don't want to go home. I don't want to fly out from Washington winless. All right, let's call a play here. Bro, Parker, how tall is Parker, bro? How tall is Parker? Where's hold on, guys. Parker, where are you at? How are you getting shot blocked? There you are. You're 7'2". Vadim Parker, you are 7'2". I'm gonna send your ass back to France if your 7'2" ass can't get a shot up without being blocked. What kind of shit is that, man? Come on. Dude, and then Parker can't get the rebound. We might have to bench this guy and play small ball without a center. All right, let's see if we can do this again. And another missed field goal. Uh-oh. Luckily, they can't shoot either. All right, I want to try and run this play successfully if we can. Bird's going to hit the front of the rim. Fab's 0 for 2 shooting. Why do we have all these guys crowding the paint here? There we go. It is a lucky break. Oh, and we're going to the free throw line, but as you guys know, we can't shoot free throws. I mean, this is crazy. Oh, did it work? Maybe I just wasn't holding it down enough. He definitely shot it that time. Maybe we fixed it. Something. Oh, weird. It's like motion. Like when I lifted the controller up, it shot the ball. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to have to figure that out. There we go. Get some points on the board. We need that. We need that for morale. Come on, guys. We can't let him get offensive boards. Hey, is that Shaled? Let's go, baby. All right, good defense so far. All right, come on, boys. No second chance points here. No second chance points. Hope everybody's having a good Friday so far. All right, our freshman's in here. Hoda. Oh, Volpenheim. Oh, is he hurt? He's laying on the ground. He might be hurt. Oh, nope, he's back. He's back. We're good. We are good. The Volp is all right. Look, I like our defense, man. I mean, I would love to do a better job. We're giving them very easy shots. Come on, and one. It's not an and one because they didn't make it. All right. So it's definitely detecting motion in the controller, which is strange. Although that time, oh, all right, let's back out, back out, back out. Let's reset. The freshman for three, and he can't get it to fall. Uh-oh. All right, let's call timeout. Let's talk about pressure. Let's get some tight pressure. Got to play better defense. All right. Timeouts are useful in this game. That's something I learned, that, you know, if you feel like the other team could be getting momentum, you can shut it down with the timeout. There we go, Parker. Thank you for scoring. Thank you, sir. That's what we want to see out of your 7-2 ass. All right, we got to change our defensive up. We got to change our defensive scheme up. No good for Ngonu. There we go. How about Ngonu with the strong finish in the paint, baby? All right, and they're going to call a timeout. So how are we looking on energy? Ngonu's tired. Let's get him out of there. Let's put Hamilton in. And, let's go ahead and press him up. After basket. Let's press him up. I like this. I want to put some pressure on them when they bring the ball up the court. Should have been stolen. Come on, Bird. You got to make a shot, man. Bird can't make anything at the moment, guys. Uh-oh. We left the wing open, and he hits it. Dude, we got to beat this team. And one, baby. The problem is I still don't know how to shoot free throws in this game. Oh, bad release, too late. Okay. So it's sensing whenever I move the controller. We know that now. Perfect release. Alright, so just something like that. That's so weird. It's all right. I'll take the reach in. Ooh. Oh, that's tough. All right, we'll be down 7 to the Delaware State Hornets. Not where we want to be. Definitely got to change some things. Need to go to the offensive glass. Need to stop 45 from scoring. Yeah. Yeah, if you can't make your free throws, you're right. I think we need to up the tempo. Definitely up the... We need to crash boards more. I think our primary defensive set needs to be maybe man-to-man. We got to get somebody else. We got to cover 45 tight. I think Hamilton's got to be on him. So we got to come back and win, dude. We can't be losing to teams like Delaware State. I don't know how that ball glitched through. Oh, poked it loose. We're going to get a steal. There we go. All right. Now let's play smart. That's not playing smart. That's not playing smart, guys. There we go. And we answer with a 3 of our own. All right. I'll take that foul. Good foul. It must be something in the... Alright. We're down 9. Come on. There we go. That's Chiled for you. All right, defense. Let's get a stop here. Ah. All right, call timeout. Dude, this is tough, man. I feel like we're trying so hard. I feel like we got to work so hard on offense. And yet they're just scoring at will. Ooh, splash. All right, Volpenheim. Parker. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. You get the offensive rebound, but you gotta put it back in the basket, baby. Guys, we're not gonna win game. It doesn't matter how well we rebound and play defense if you can't make those shots. Oh, that's incredibly frustrating. And then we're just gonna let him drive the lane. I don't think we're winning this game, guys. That really sucks. That really sucks. Alright. So I have to do some kind of strange motion with the controller. I'm looking at this score and I'm like, we should be making this a 5-point game. Too late. Yeah, doing this motion thing is weird. I really wish I could figure out how to get the thumbstick to work. But at least we know how to shoot free throws right now. We get some motion controller, which is super strange. And I'm guessing that's like an RPCS, like the PS3 emulator issue. Bro, this South Carolina Upstate team is just, they're just bad, man. They're decent, like, rebounders, but as you can tell, like, nobody can shoot. There we go, Volpenheim. Alright. We got, like, 2 dudes on the team that can shoot. If they go cold, we're out of luck. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, Bird. You got to make that. You're wide open, man. You could have gotten us within one possession. There we go. That's Hamilton. We like Anton Hamilton. We're within 4. We're staging a comeback. Let's go, boys. Let's go. We got this. Making Delaware State have to use a timeout. All right. Ball control is our point of emphasis. Let's look at my guys. How gassed are they? Parker's a little tired. Let's put let's put Chalette in there. Chalette's a great player. I think he's got 7 points for us right now, so start working inside. Kundul's their guy. Like, that's who they're trying to get the ball to. Kundu. Like, that's their man. If we stop him, we can come back and win this game. See, look, everything they're running is just running plays to try and get Kundu the ball. Like, that's all they're trying to do is just get him the ball to let him shoot. And it's working. It's working. The guy's a shooter. Thing is, like, that's the hard part is we just don't have a guy like that on our roster right now. Oh, boy. That's lucky. And another turnover. Ugh. Bro, this game is so incredibly difficult, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like if I'm not on it every moment, it can just slip away in the blink of an eye. There we go. Trailing by 6. We might have to call a timeout after this possession and get the three-point shooters out there. Volpenheim, dude. You can't. You're the best. You have the highest three-point shooting attribute on our team. When you're that open, you have to make it. Like, I don't think we're taking bad shots. That's part of my frustration. Is I think I'm making good decisions when shooting the ball. You know, these guys are relatively open, but now the defense is falling apart, bro. We are getting smoked by damn Delaware State. And one for Chaled, bro. This guy might be our future. Chaled might be the future of this team. That's 9 points for him, man. He's the only guy who can consistently score. All right. So I got to go slightly late. All right. So it's a little slow on that. Yeah, this game's out of reach, man. I don't know why we're fouling. I'll do it. We'll see. I mean, we get him on the line. Maybe we hit a 3 or 2. I just, you know, it's all right. We'll see. We'll see. This is a very frustrating loss because, like Portland State, I feel like Delaware State's a team that we should be able to handle. I think what I've learned in our 3-game road stint is I think maybe we should utilize Chaled more, increase his minutes. Parker's unreliable inside the paint. If you watched the last live stream and you're watching this one, I want to say, just out of memory, when it comes to things underneath the shots under the basket, he's like 2 for 7. And when you're a 7'2" center, like I need you to be able to, you know, get the rebound and put it back up. And that will be the game. Alright, so we lose another game by 10. That sucks, but, I mean, let's take a look at this. We didn't even shoot horribly. You know, 45%, that's better than the 15% we shot against Portland State. You know, when you're 2 for 9 at free throws, even let's say we go 7 for 9, that gets us to 32. Would have loved to hit another 3-pointer. Yeah, I mean, we failed to beat them. They out-rebounded us. We had more bench points. We had no second chance points. So, rough game overall, guys. Rough 3-day stretch on the road for our boys here. Should we watch College Hoops tonight? Let's watch College Hoops tonight. Why not? Let's see what they have to say. I'm going to grab myself a little drink. And I'm going to turn the volume up so I don't interrupt.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Greg Gumbel here with my partner, Clark Kellogg. Coming up on College Hoops Tonight, we'll preview some of the biggest games coming up this week in the NCAA, as well as show you the best action from around the nation. But we begin with a special player who was an easy choice as our Player of the Week in college basketball.
Baba Vicious came out of nowhere to deliver a big-time performance for his team. He certainly won't be overlooked by the opposition next game.
He gave an absolutely superb performance, Clark. He just got hotter and hotter as the week went on. His opponents threw a number of different looks at him, but he handled it all. I'm not sure there's a legitimate way to stop him right now, and we haven't even begun to talk about his work at the defensive end either. Now let's take a look ahead to the games that get top billing on the schedule in the days to come. I'm looking forward to this game just like everybody else. This matchup has the possibility of becoming quite a little rivalry because these teams match up so well against each other, and it's always a heated atmosphere when they're on the court together.
Good game. I mean, this is cool, dude.
There's another game on the agenda that's too juicy to ignore.
Can't even get
this will be a fantastic
College
battle.
Hoops 2K8
This is shaping up to be a prototypical style versus style matchup. Great scorers on one side of the court, great defenders on the other. This is going to be a real showdown. Now, let's turn our attention to some of the action of the past week in the NCAA with our Games of the Week. We have a real shocker here. I don't think too many fans saw this upset coming, which makes it even better. Hartford overpowered Louisville.
This came right out of the blue, Greg. What a wild and crazy game. Louisville is sitting pretty as a top 5 team, but you've got to have some doubts about them after a loss like this. Crawford was the hero of this one with a terrific performance. His 11 points led all scorers. Watching him basically...
Let me turn it down. This is more impressive than 2K5's like weekly roundup. I mean, this is nuts, dude. We don't get this in any modern sports titles. Wow, Iona upsets North Carolina. Ooh, excuse me. Sleepy. That's crazy. How'd they do that? Shooting 34%. North Carolina shot 50%, and Iona still beat them. All right. College Hoops Tonight. All right, so I think that means simulate through the day. We got another week of recruiting ahead of us, right? That's right, we do. Let's go take a look at our recruits. Probably not very interested in us since we're trash. Ooh, we got a few guys now who have high interest in us. We got a 2-star high school senior out of Nashville, Tennessee. Let's go ahead and give him a phone call. And how about this guy? Should we visit him at home? Should we find someone else to visit at home? Let's scout a game. All right, now we got some guys who have some medium interest in us. I like this 3-star right here. We need to go after him heavy. All right, I'm gonna visit him at home, and I also How about Appleby? Lamont Appleby. He's 60% interested in us. Let's visit him at home too. Who else is interested in us? Roberto Hazel from Dayton, Ohio. With a name like Roberto, I'm going to give you a phone call, baby. Oh, so we got some guys who are showing interest. Oh, here we go. Shooting a 3-star shooting guard from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And let's request some game tape. Akil Worthy. We don't know much about him yet. He's got good size. Don't know his... Do we know anybody's potential? Rashawn Brazel's got B- potential. I mean, should we offer him a scholarship? How about Michael De Rosario from Omaha, Nebraska? Let's give him a call. Sean Cameron. All right, let's give him a phone call. Oh, we don't have enough. All right. We'll have the other coach call him. All right. I think we're doing recruiting right, but I'm honestly not entirely sure. Just going through my list here. Oh, Valencia. I mean, this guy's hella interested in us. I'm wondering if we offer him a scholarship. We don't have enough active points, so we might have to hold off until next week. But we do have some bonus drills to complete, and I think we should try maybe Chaled, right? Because we're going to be using him to drive the lane for us. Double doubles behind the back, crossover, hesitation, and spin. Okay. I hope it reminds me of what those are. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie, guys. All right, so I'm weaving in and out of the cones. I don't think I did that right, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wait, no. I can keep coming around? Okay. It's not very clear. Alright, I think I crossed him over. Nope. I don't think I'm going to finish this drill in time. Uh-oh. Spin. Oh, okay. No, we don't have to shoot a layup. 64 seconds. I would say we just missed it. Oh, boy. All right. I don't even know why we're doing these bonus drills. I don't think I've gotten a single one. How about like a grab the rebound type of game? Maybe with Parker, we could do something like that, right? Right? All right, box out and rebound. All right, then we can do that. Maybe not. All right. I think I'm not even boxing him out. I'm just... There we go. Ooh, come on, dog. Mm. 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 Oh, jumped a little too early there. There we go. There we go. We got this. We're going to get these bonus attributes. All right, that's a good drill. That's a good drill. Increasing our rebound. We crushed that. We absolutely crushed that drill. All right. We did our 2 bonus drills. Let's go back to our legacy home. All right. So, let's see. Looks like I'm flying a bunch everywhere. We got a game against UNC Greensboro. Let's go ahead and play it. We're away, dude. Another good team. I think the biggest thing that's hurting us right now is our team unity. I wonder if I can look that up. Let's see. How to increase team unity rating in College Hoops 2K8. Give pep talks to underclassmen. Keep the team morale up this way. Spread out playing time. Consistently play the same starting 5 and core rotation, and unity will grow. Alright, so this is definitely going to be like a slow rebuild. Because our team unity is not just going to grow overnight. But if we're consistent with the guys who we're putting out as our starting 5, you know, letting guys like, you know, going deep into our bench, that can increase team unity. Looks like Bird painted his face white for this game. That's funny. Gillette is not a deep ball shooter. I should not have shot that with him. Ooh, we leaving him wide open. All right. Shooting guard spot up. There we go. I'll take the foul. Chile driving the lane and drawing the foul. He's a freshman, man. I'm happy we got this guy on our team. I think he's going to be our guy in the future. Slightly late. I really don't like doing this motion control. I really wish I could just use the thumbstick. Alright, Chile's going to pull the trigger and hit the easy 2. And it's like we made both free throws now. Ooh. And Phillips is going to hit the 3. I was going to say, Parker, I'm shipping you to France immediately if you missed that. I was going to ship his ass to France immediately. Oh my God, 2 for 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, depending on what happens here, we're going to have to call a timeout before this gets out of hand. Uh-oh, what does Herman do? Bro, this Herman guy. All right, matchups on Herman. All right, energy-wise, we're good. Pressure, tight. All right. We're just going to have to change how we defend him. We got to play him tight. Like, that's absurd. This is what makes the game, I think, so difficult, is you got guys on the opposing team just draining threes. Bro, Parker, what is that, bro? Just go up strong. Perfect release. Feels so dumb with the controller moving it. Perfect release. We'll take that. Yeah, get Anton Hamilton in here. He is a baller. We like him. All right. There we go. Good defense, guys. Good defense. All right, get it across. Let's slow it down. Slow it down. Good rebound. See, Parker, he's not making that putback. He's just not. And Parker's going to get the rebound, but then he's going to miss the layup. That's why we got Hamilton in the game now. Like, sorry, Parker. I know you're 7'2", but... Uh-oh, we left Korver wide. That's on me. That's on me. I think they've done nothing but shoot threes. There we go. Get Gillette inside. I like this, guys. We're in the game. UNC Greensboro calls timeout. They're definitely a better team than we are, but we're playing smart. We're hanging in there. Where's Loda at? Let's get Loda in here for a bird. Give our guys some rest. There we go. Bopenheim ties this game up with a shot of his own. Uh-oh. Oh, nice block by Parker. All right, slow down, big fella. Slow it down. Thought that was going to be the lead from the Voltmeister. All right, let's set up our offense here. All right, I know this play. We come around. pass it over here. Nah. I guess maybe we've run that play too many times and they were ready for it. Luckily, they can't shoot right now. Why is Parker up at the wing like he's gonna shoot something? Come on, Vogt. Oh, guys, come on. We need those second chance points so bad. Like, UNC Greensboro is only going to miss so many shots. See what I mean? Like, they're only going to go cold for so long. Oh, man. All right. We do need to start playing together. We need to start playing together. That's all right. We got the starters back out there. I really like how aggressive we're being on the defensive glass. What we get? Oh, 3 seconds in the... Man, we're not doing... Hurting myself here. Hurting myself. I'm trying to poke the ball out. Oh, no. All right, let's call a timeout. Let's get our three-pointers out there. All right, well, we find ourselves down 3 going to the half against a good UNC Greensboro team. At least on paper, they're good. All right, coach settings. Yeah, let's bump up the tempo. Maybe a little bit more. And I would actually... Maybe a 3-2 defense. I think... Herman's guarded by Bright. I think that's fine. All right. I think we're good. I would have loved to have gotten a shot there at the end. Dude, they really like to get the ball to Corver to shoot. Oh, come on, take this in. Dude, just take it in strong. I don't need you doing anything acrobatic, Chile. Just go up strong, baby. God damn, man. This guy can't shoot free throws to save his life. Perfect release. All right, we're down 2. We're somehow still in this game. Funnily enough, I think this is some of the ugliest basketball we've played in the last 3 games. And yeah, this is like the only game in the last 3 games that we've like been hanging in there. Come on, give me an and one. It's alright, maybe we can get ourselves into like foul trouble. Or like get them, you know what I mean, get them into foul trouble. There we go. We made both. Come on, Corver, I know you want to shoot that. Dude, Parker's doing a great job rebounding for us. Let's go, Chaled. This is our boy. Chaled's our boy. Oh, that's not goaltending? Is that not goaltending? Bro. Bro, I feel like the game's cheating me there. Alright, Parker. We're still in this, baby. That should be putting us back up by 1. I don't know how that wasn't goaltending, but you know. Guys, we got to get these rebounds. Way too many second chances for them. Oh, I should have called a timeout. That's on me. All right, Chaled. You've been missing free throws. Let's see if we can get it down now. No, I didn't even move the controller. That's why I don't like this motion controller bullshit. We got to figure something out in the emulator settings. Because that's highly annoying. Oh, almost a turnover. Nope. All right, boys, here we go. There we go, Chaled. Knotted up at 22, baby. Come on, guys. We can win. I know we can win this game. Looking for that second win of the season. We got to prove to this team that that first win wasn't a fluke. Oh, that was our chance. Come on. Get that shit out of here, Herman. All right, still all tied up. Chaled follows his own shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back up to take the lead. 24-22. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Chaled's tired. We got to put him on the bench for a little bit. Let's see what we got here, guys. I feel good. I feel good. We're learning our roster. We're learning who can do what. Trying to put guys in the right position. Uh-oh. No, we have a breakdown on defense. Dude, Parker's got no handles. He's basically just a big body that can rebound. Got a foul? Dude, they got to be close to foul trouble. Perfect release. Let's make this worthwhile. Slightly late, but he still makes it. Uh-oh. Left him wide open. That's on me. Parker. I don't... What is wrong with this guy? Like, that's the type of shit that's losing us games. It really is. You have to make those easy buckets. You don't get open looks like that all the time. Oh, no, no, no. This is not good. Alright, now we're down 4. There we go. Finally got to stop. Bird, go up strong, man. How many shots are you going to get blocked? Bro, there's no way. There we go. Well, that might do it, guys. That's disappointing, man. Another loss. We really do suck. I mean, Chiled's about like the only real shot we got at this. Like, I just got to have him on the court 24/7, it seems. Oh, how do we not get the fucking rebound? That's like he misses it. We go down. This is so frustrating, dude. And of course he makes it this time, right? That's game. Ugh. Dude, this is like a really depressing live stream, man, because we can't win a game. The first game was great. We were riding such a high, and like, this team is just so bad. I don't know what else to do. I really don't. I really don't know what else to do. Bolt, why are you fouling, bro? It's over. Such a disappointment. Such a disappointment. Still can't make any shots. Bro, why are you fouling? The game's over. What is Chile doing? It's frustrating because this game, again, it's just like, I don't know, guys. It's bumming me out. We've lost 4 in a row, and I feel like there are games that we should have won. Damn, lost by 10 in a game that we were winning. I mean, look, with Aiden, we shot better than them. We were 0 for 6 3-pointers. We shot better at the free throw line. We out-rebounded them. We had more points in the paint. We had more second chance points. Like, we actually did everything right. That was the best game we have played, and we still lost. 4 losses in a row. Now we got to go play William and Mary, who's a really good school. Don't really want to watch college hoops tonight. Not in the mood. Let's go try and get a win against William and Mary. It's something. I think, are we at home or are we still away? Yeah, I think we're away. Yep, I see the CAA on the floor. All right, another road game. We haven't been at home since our first game of the season, which is also tough. Ooh. Ooh, Vopenheim with the 3. That was good ball movement. All right, Parker gets the rebound. Damn, Parker. Parker just threw the ball at the backboard. William and Mary scores to go up by a basket. I don't know what's wrong with Bird's head. He's still wearing the white ski mask. There we go, Parker. Lay it in softly. Chaled gets the assist. I'm telling you, dude, Chaled might be our guy. I know I was high on Hoda, who's the freshman, because he's a pretty decent shooter, but I think the way that Chaled can drive the lane and shoot and pass the ball off, that's all right. We'll take the foul. See, I hadn't moved the controller yet. Like, this motion controller bullshit. And he misses both. Can't catch a break, can we? And we can't even get the rebound off a block shot. We need to be able to do things right when we do good things. Like, we need to capitalize on when we do good things, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Park, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Chaled, yeah, he's been great. I can't get too mad that he missed a wide open shot because he's made a ton of difficult ones. But Parker, like, you're 7-2. When you go up and get the rebound and have zero pressure on you, you have to get that putback. Nope. Chaled, it's a wide open shot, baby. You gotta make those. Oh, dude, nobody on our team can shoot the basketball. Nobody. It makes playing offense really difficult. I feel like I'm playing with the hand tied behind my back. Because I can't even, like, you know, I can move guys around and we get open, but, I mean, that's 2 wide open shots, right? We make both of those shots, it's a 12-9 game. We make our free throws, it's 12-11 game. You know, we got to do those simple things. Like that. Guys, like, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. That's why we're 1-4. I mean, great pump fake, drive inside, get the wide open mid-range jumper, and you miss it. I can't get any easier than that. I didn't even move the controller. Hamilton gets his own rebound. But, you know, we don't get the... I think he's still got to make it on the first attempt, right? Like, it's an easy enough layup, drive in the lane. You got to be able to put that in. It's not who I was trying to pass it to. Uh-oh. Now we're down 10. This might be another loss. We'll see if we ever win again. And Anton Hamilton can't do it. You know what this means? We're 1-0 at home, 0-4 on the road, about to be 0-5 on the road. So I think the 6th man's getting to our guys. Oh my, dude, we are getting roasted. Let's get our starters back out there. There you go, Parker. Phew. There we go, Ngunu. Yeah, let him take that ridiculous shot. Come on, Chaled. Counting on you to make those. All right, let's take our time here. so we can make them hurry up when they have the ball on offense. Volpenheim, bro. I mean, he's supposed to be our shooter, but that's the second wide open attempt that he's just like completely missed. No pressure at all. I'm unsure of. I don't even know how to coach that. All right, made some halftime adjustments. I wanna push the ball more, try and push the fast break, really up the defensive pressure, and then I'm gonna switch our defense to a man-to-man. I don't think the 3-2 zone's working, so we're gonna switch to a man-to-man and see what we come up with here. All right, take the foul. Perfect release. We're down 11 to start the half. All right, we'll go 1 for 2. There we go. Hamilton gets the bucket. He's having a decent game for us. Guys, we have 3 Spartans in the paint, and not one of you gets a rebound. You're going to let one guy come in and out-rebound all 3 of you. All right, Parker. That Parker to Chiled to Parker combination is nice. They seem to have good chemistry. I'm not sure what about man-to-man is confusing the CPU players on my team. Parker's finally having a good game. Guys, where is this man-to-man? I said tight coverage and man-to-man. It's like the game didn't even register the halftime changes I wanted to make. Ooh, was hoping I could get an and one. Nope. I would love to get a win before the stream ends. All right. Oh, look at Volpenheim driving the lane and dunking strong. Mm. Oops. Oh, went under the basket, out of bounds. That's right. I don't think we're winning this game anymore, boys. Don't think we're doing it, unfortunately. Dude. Anton Hamilton, man. Chiled's going to get the rebound. That's his first basket of the night. That's crazy. Oof. This is a tough one, boys. All right, let's back out. Let's back out. Spread out. Spread out. Why are we all bunched up here? Jesus. Maybe Volpenheim's not our three-point shooter that we thought he was, you know? Another tough game. I can't wait to get the conference play. Maybe we'll have better luck once we start playing teams in our conference. Volpenheim misses again. What do you know? I would like to get all of our guys, like, having a good game on the same page at the same time. That would be nice. There we go. Great hustle play there by Loda. Is that the freshman? Going to the line. We're pretty good at drawing fouls. Oops. You know, I mean, William and Mary's a good team. They're in the CAA. It's a good school. That's a much higher caliber conference than what we're in, you know. So, this type of outcome was not necessarily like, it's not a total surprise. Come on, Volpenheim. He's getting easy looks, you know? I mean, again, look, his 3-point shot is like a 73. I think it's an attribute is like 73. It's the highest I got. It's the highest 3-point shooter attribute I have on this roster, man. This is like, I underestimated how difficult this would be. Like, this is a really, really, really bad team. No one can shoot. There we go. And Ngunu gets the rebound and puts it back for us. Nope. 41-28. That's another tough loss. And let's take a look at our team stats again. Ugly, shooting 35% from the field, 1 of 8 3-pointers, 3 of 9 free throws. I mean, we got to get our shooting percentage up. It's hard. No one can shoot, man. You know, when you look at look at Dominic Galos. His shooting is 81 and 80. 72, 76, 78, 78, 76, 73, like 74, 74, 74. You see what I'm saying, right? So then let's go take a look at us. All right. 66, 64, 77, 74. That's Volpenheim, right? The guy missing all those 3-point shots. 70, 65, 57, 72, 72, 73. Like, we don't have a good shooting team, and it is making trying to play and win this game extremely difficult. Extremely, extremely difficult. Ooh, now we got to play a 4 and 5. How do they already have 9 games? Chicago State, they might smoke us. They're averaging So who do we have? We have, I think we got a chance with St. Francis is 5-1. Nope. UTEP's gonna be tough, and then we get to enter conference play. But before we do that, let's go to our legacy home. Let's look at some recruiting. Let's see all these guys who are interested in us. You know, I would love to get him. Applebee's interested in us. And I think maybe we offer this 2-star scholarship as well. Gonna have to start, because look, the other thing when I look at our roster, guys, we don't have any 2-star players. Our whole roster is 1-stars. So landing even a single 2-star player is an improvement. Like, I don't think you understand how bad this team really is. Like, when you look at our roster, we look at our player profiles here. Recruit rating, 1-star, 1-star. Like, every single person is a 1-star. We don't have anybody. We don't have anybody. So, yeah, I think if we can land a 2-star, you know, a couple of these guys are showing some interest. If we land 2-2-stars, I know they're both shooting guards, but like that would be huge. And if we get a 3-star, like one of these two, Rashawn Brazel, we're just gonna have a bunch of shooting guards. Maybe Appleby at small forward. That would, I mean, it would just be massive for our program to get some talent like that. Antwi Victor from Alexandria, Virginia at small forward. Might be good to talk to him. Another small forward. How about this? Deltona, Florida, a 2-star center. You know what? Let's offer him a scholarship. Bump him up to 75% interest. How about Gilbert from Cary, North Carolina? Let's give him a phone call. We just gotta heavily go after a few recruits. That's kind of like my strategy here. Is we're picking a handful of guys and we're going after them. Yeah, I mean, look at this. We got 3. We have 3 2-star recruits that are highly interested in us. A center and 2 shooting guards. I like it. I like it. How do I... Sorry, I was silent there because I'm trying to figure out how to like take guys off my target list. Because like I don't need to have... Oh, here we go. The start button. Remove from target list. Remove from target list. Like, we're not getting these guys, right? Signing period's coming up. They're not interested. So let's look at maybe guys that we've scouted who are showing interest, and let's put these guys on our target list, right? Like, these are the guys that we want to target, the ones showing interest. Appleby should be up there. Dillard, is he the one from... He's on our list. McNair's on our list. Little... Oh, we need to put Gilbert. Andy Gilbert needs to go on the list. And Akil Worthy. Yeah, so that's our new list. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Oops. All right. All of these guys have scholarship offers. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Dun, 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 dun. I got the Florida State. I don't like Florida State, but it's a pretty awesome song. Florida State's got a dope fight song. I'll give them that. All right, I think we've exhausted our. Let's see our targets. Can we go visit anybody? I guess I should have done that earlier in the week, right? I don't have time because we've got a game coming up, so I can't fly and visit anybody. I think that's kind of how it works from my understanding. Let's go ahead and save our progress. Even though I wouldn't have minded a game crash there so that we could not have all the losses that we have. That's all right. We got a game now at Chicago State. Is this a home game for us, hopefully? We finally have a home game. All right. Maybe this is our moment. We actually have a better team unity score than they do. I think we started the season with the team unity rating of like 35, and now we're up to 39. So despite being 1-5, I would say that that's good. We want because team unity, I think, does a lot of like background stuff with the game. It has a huge impact. All right, we're going to win the tip-off. We are pretty good at doing that. Yeah, Volpe with the 3. He just needed to be back home. It does feel good. This is our first home game in weeks. We haven't had a home game since the first game of the season. We were at home. We spent like a week out in Washington in the tournament. Then we were away for a couple games. Feels good to be back in our own arena. The students showed up despite our record. All right, let's see how these guys move around. Oh, is that 3? That's me. I'm trying to figure out the more advanced controls of the game, if you will, such as like the maximum passing. So I was trying to mess with that, see what I can do, play a little bit smarter. There we go. Fast break points. Ooh, and 1. Chalette is the man. Perfect release. Chalette is the man. Uh-oh. Woo. Oh, good move to the basket. It was a nice crossover. Look at Parker getting the heads-up rebound after the block shot. Turns around and makes the layup. He's coming around. I'm coming around on him. He had a very, very, very slow start. Couldn't make anything in the beginning of the season. But last game, he had a great one. And so far this game, knock on wood, you know, he's doing what he should be doing. Making those easy buckets after getting the board. Ooh, Chaled tries to show off his handles. Shows everybody doesn't have any. Let's go, Oppenheim. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Chicago State's going to have to take a timeout here. Let's get our bench in. I like that. I like that. That was good. I feel good. This is definitely... I don't know what's up with this Haywood guy. Playing games on an emulator is funny sometimes because, you know, graphics just don't load properly every once in a while. I don't know how that ball wasn't stolen. Come on now. The CPU in this game feels so unstoppable in moments. Oh, is he out of bounds? Come on. Oh, that's a sloppy turnover. I was just trying to move the ball around and find a good shot. I didn't realize he was right on his foot was on the baseline there. Jesus. We can't lose this game. This is definitely a team that we should be able to beat. Alright, let's back up, back up. That was a good rebound by Parker. I really thought Oppenheim was going to hit that. Great defense. Alright, let's push it. And I thought we were going to get an and one. That's alright. That's alright. You know, the good thing about this guy, Hoda, is he's a freshman also. So what I do like is, so Hoda and Chalem are both freshmen. And they're definitely two of our better players. Oppenheim's a junior, so I think we got him for one more year. So if I can really work on his three-point shooting, I think between the three of them, plus if we land like a two-star recruit, I really like the future of this team. All right, we'll take that. I want to get the ball to Chaled more to let him drive it, but I feel like every time I give him the ball, like the whole defense just shifts over. Gotta make those. I hate that, man. I hate that. Way too often I'm missing easy shots under the basket. Oh. I was hoping we were going to get an and one situation there. Slightly late. His release is pretty quick. Perfect release. There we go. All right, still up 2. This is going to be a tight game, and free throws are really going to matter. The up and under did not work. They're going to try and take a shot towards the end to make us have to rush our last shot. Oh no. Let's go, Volpenheim. That's what I'm talking about. Hits the wide open 3. Gives us the lead at halftime. We needed that. We really needed that one. All right. We're shooting 45%. They're shooting 50%. I think we got to play more aggressive defense because when I looked at their team stats, they were shooting like 39%. So let's bump up the tempo, really bump up the defensive pressure. I think we got to go man to man. Let's press after every basket. And half court trap. Double team pressure. Tight. All right. I like those halftime adjustments we just made. All right, we're playing man-to-man this half. There we go. We get the rebound. There we go, Parker. Parker looking like Angel Reese out there, just missing layups and getting her own rebound. But I'll take it, man. I'll take it. We gotta pad this lead ASAP. Bro, Parker, get out of my way. I really felt good about that shot from Volpenheim, but no bueno. Haywood makes a nice shot. Let's go! Volpenheim with the 3. Oh. He poked it loose, but couldn't create a turnover. Ah, dumb foul, dumb foul. That was a dumb foul. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us, you know? Haywood with the and 1, and he makes it. Damn. All right, back to a 2-point game. Oh, he just rejected my shit. He smacked that ball out of there. And we got a tie game just like that. Let's call timeout. Let's call timeout. Oh, come on, guys. We cannot let them take the lead here. Cannot let them take the lead. Haywood with the shot. Shoo. And a turnover. Oh, this is getting stressful, boys. Wide open shot. He misses, thankfully. The foul, he doesn't make it. No and 1. But they're probably taking the lead here. We got to come up with something. All right, he misses the first one. All right, we got Parker back in the game. I think we need that height. All right, they make 1. They're up by 1. No need to panic. We just got to keep running our thing. Bro, it's just like that shit just confuses me with this game. I'm like, I don't know. Like, if you're a college basketball player, you got to be able to make those. I mean, high school kids make that shot. I think that's the most difficult thing to come to terms with in this game sometimes. There we go, Parker. He takes the lead with that. He's really coming into his own. Parker is really coming into his own. He was a guy I couldn't rely on at all to make a shot. And, you know, here he is, you know, doing some good stuff for us. Making difficult shots. He's getting rebounds. Got 2 minutes left in this game. I already know I can't drive the lane with Volpenheim. That dude has no handles. Anytime I've tried to drive the lane with him, he just, like, loses the basketball. Volpenheim! It's Volpen time! Let's go! The crowd erupts! They can feel it. Oh, we can't let him get an easy basket like that. Oh, it was a heat check. It was a heat check. If Volpenheim would have made that, we'd be sitting real pretty at 29-24. It was an open shot. All right. All right, jump ball us. No need to rush it. I'll take the foul. I'll take the foul. All right. Let's just make both of them. Perfect release. Come on, Bird. You're our senior leader. No. You gotta be kidding me. That's all right. That's game. That should be the game. We just got to inbound the ball properly and make our free throws. We just got to inbound the ball and make our free throws. Let's go. I'll take that win. Yeah, Volpenheim's got to be player of the game. 4 for 7 at the three-point line. See, the Mammoth just scored a goal. That's what I'm talking about. What's the goal? What's the score of this Mammoth Seals game? This game must be at like halftime or something. Ooh, third quarter, down 10-8. Mammoth find themselves in a tight one. I don't know if there's any lacrosse fans in here, but the NLL is really fun to watch. And San Diego and Colorado are in a close game right now. That was a much better game. We still shot horribly, 37%. We got to get our shooting percentage up, but Volpenheim 4 from 7. I mean, he absolutely saved us. We out-rebounded the hell out of that team, 18-9. More offensive rebounds. Yeah, that was overall a good game. We were a better team, and we should have won that, but that was good. I'll take it. I'll take it. We finally get ourselves a dub. We're 2-5. I believe the real-life South Carolina Upstate team only won like 7 games. They went like 7-23 their first year. So at this rate, we would be what? 4-10, 6-15, 8-20. So we're on pace to be just as bad as the real life team. Oh boy. All right, signing period starts. So now we can start signing recruits. Is that how I'm understanding this? I've offered 4 scholarships. Dang, Lamont Appleby signed with someone else. That sucks. Akil Worthy signed with someone else. Michael DeRozio signed with someone else. McNair, Hardy, Draper, Spencer, Andy Gilbert. Not in the mood to watch college hoops tonight anymore, since everybody's signing with other people. That really blows. All right, well. Who's interested, right? Maybe we can... I mean, he's like super interested in us, right? So maybe, how about... Where are we on Brazel's list? He wants to be close to home. I mean, he's from Raleigh. That means we're pretty close. We're the 3rd school on his list. We haven't offered Brazel a scholarship? Wow. All right, Brazel, there you go. There's your scholarship offer. Let's invite him to campus. And let's also invite Pat Little. Let's offer him a scholarship. You know, I would love to get Rashawn Brazel. I'm going to give him a phone call. That just dropped down. Was that at 79 and then it dropped down? No, he was at 76 before we... Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. I mean, Valencia, yeah, we got to give him a phone call. And Little, Pat Little, he's a center from Knoxville. He's only a 1-star, but Roberto Hazel from Dayton, Ohio. Let's request some game tape. Let's give him a phone call. I'm not sure. We haven't offered him anything, but it doesn't give us the option to offer him anything. Yeah, we're second on Pat Little's list, right behind Furman. We're 9th on Kenny Wooder. I don't think we're jumping all those guys. We're 3rd. Sean Cammon's most likely going to Western Kentucky, which means, he's probably going to UNCW. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else I can do for Brazel. You know what I mean? We might not get either shooting guard. We do have Valencia. He's a 2-star. He's very interested in us. You know, his potential's a D, but, you know, it's a 2-star. We don't have any 2-stars, so it's a little bit of an upgrade. All right. Signing period ends. Can we go back and recruit some more players now? Is that how it works? He still hasn't chosen Western Kentucky, but he's close. Yeah, this is going to be... Maybe we don't get anybody. I guess we'll find out here in a second. We'll go ahead and simulate through... What's up with the one dude? Bro, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. It changes every game. It's weird. It's like some games he looks perfectly fine. The next game it's like just his head. The next game it's like his entire upper body. It's wild. Am I using the last version? I don't know. I got it. Whatever, dude. I don't think YouTube's closely watching this stream. I'll show you where I got it from. I have the game on Xbox 360. But I feel bad like hogging the TV and the computer for my wife. So like I don't want to be playing on the 360 and like have the TV like connected HDMI to my computer to stream and all that. So I have it on an emulator. Let's see what version I'll pull up my screen here so we can all see it, so you can see what I'm looking at. All right, you guys see this now? At least you should. So if we go to college hoops or C, yeah, I really don't know what version it would be. 1.02. But I'm not entirely sure. That may not be what you're asking. But yeah. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. All right, let's see. Did we get anybody? Ooh, Colorado's empty net right now. They must have a penalty kill or something. Hold on, I'm watching a little lacrosse action. Colorado. Oh, he should have scored there. All right, should we simulate through the signing period? Let's go ahead and go to December 9th. Sean Kamen signed with somebody else. Barlett signed with somebody else. Damn. Did we sign anybody? Let's go ahead and watch college hoops tonight. Maybe we'll learn some information around the league. I'm gonna grab some water. I'm gonna turn this up so you guys can listen too.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Greg Gumbel here with my partner, Clark Kellogg. Coming up on College Hoops Tonight, we'll show you the latest NCAA Top 25 poll, as well as tell you where the top recruit in the nation is headed. But first, let's take a look at the best games of the past week in college basketball. Let's start things off with a contest between two of the biggest programs in the history of the NCAA. Indiana knocked off Kentucky.
No matter where these two teams are in the standings, it's always newsworthy when historic programs face off. It's a chance to reflect on all the great stories of college basketball while anxiously awaiting what could be the next chapter.
Huffman took care of business in this one. His 14 points led all scorers.
As a former big man myself, I know fans relate to the little guy, but deep down, there is nothing more entertaining than watching a big guy dominate the game.
And two teams each enjoying a spot in the top 25 got together. Marquette beat Wisconsin.
It was a real treat to see these teams both come to play in what turned out to be a fantastic game. They showed us why they deserved their spots in the top 25. This was an entertaining and fun game to watch. Marquette can probably take something away from this win and build on it over the next few games. You can see by the highlights that they were really firing on all cylinders. Coach had a big smile on his face after this one, and I'm sure he's hoping this is the start of something special, too.
Now, time to unveil this week's brand new Top 25 poll. Kentucky has the dubious distinction of being the headliners of the poll news this week because of their slide from the number 9 spot to number 16.
I'm not sure how a team can change so much in such a short period of time, but they certainly have. Nothing seems to be coming naturally to this team anymore. Offensively, they're struggling to create decent opportunities for themselves, and on defense, they're playing as individuals and not as a unit.
As much news that happens on the court this time of year, there's also big news that happens off the court as well. Perhaps one of the biggest names to be floating around in recruiting made up his mind recently. The UCLA Bruins are already celebrating, and all this is for a player that is yet to set foot on the university's ground.
McDaniel probably has the talent to go straight to the pros, but I'm really happy he chose to go to college, and I know everyone on that campus is thrilled as well.
They have a lot of reason to be happy. Here's a player that's labeled as one of the top 4 or 5 players in the entire country coming out of a high school. He may be that missing piece of the puzzle they were looking for. That's our show, everyone. For all of us here at the 2K Sports Studios.
So UCLA lands the number 2 recruit in the nation from Billings, Montana, which is pretty funny. All right. Did we get, like, anybody from that? Are we allowed to continue recruiting anymore? That sucks. Did we get... So none of these guys signed. They're all still here. So I think we can continue recruiting them. Let's visit him at home. Why not? Alright, let's remove all these guys that have already signed to other schools. Let's see, Western Kentucky, we figured he would go there. Jacksonville State. I really wanted to get him. Damn, Andy Gilbert went to Norfolk State. So we actually have a 3-star recruit who's still interested in us. All right, let's see. Brazil. Let's just we want to keep in touch with these guys every week, right? Antwi Victor from Alexandria. I swear I thought I saw he signed with somebody, but I guess he's still available. We got a junior college freshman power forward. Let's visit him at home. You know? And we're gonna scout his games. I mean, Valencia is like all in on us, right? And how about Hazel, a 3-star center? Let's visit him at home. Why not? Let's add Hazel to our list. Let's request game tape from Troutman, and I want to give him a phone call. And we'll add him to the list. Can I offer him a scholarship? Not yet. Was Dillard was he at 71% and just dropped to 70? Let's see here. I'm watching the replay. You know, make sure everything looks good. Where's Dillard? Oh no, he went up. He was at like 69% or something. All right. Brazil, Victor. Why not? Let's add Antwi Victor to our recruit list. Schaefer. A lot of shooting guards in this class. What's Marsh's deal? We're 10th on his list. He's pretty close to choosing Virginia Tech. I don't know why we would waste any time with him. What about Schaefer? We're 2nd on his list. You know what? Let's recruit tape. Let's phone him. He's at 67% now. Add him to our target list. I mean, we're right there with Chicago. So, yeah, that's definitely a guy we want to go after. Another shooting guard. We're 2nd on Barry Foster's list. So, I mean, why not, dude? This class seems to be loaded with shooting guards. So, we're bound to land one of them. All right, is there anybody that we're scouting that we're just kind of overlooking right now? What about, do we have we unlocked any potentials or IQ? This guy's got a BIQ. Who's E-Man McKnight from Montgomery, Alabama? A small forward. I mean, look, it's a long shot. I don't think he's going to be interested in us, though. He looks like he's got his mind set on a couple schools already. That's all right. Let's go ahead. We don't have any games this week. Looks like we got a nice little Christmas break for our players. So, oops. We might as well, let's see. Let's go to our coach's office. Let's go to development. We do have bonus drills we should use. Let's try the dribble course again. Maybe someone who's better at dribbling. All right. It's hard because it's so easy to get stuck on these cones. Like that. Our last time was 64 seconds. So I don't think we'll get 50. So my goal is to really... come on. We got stuck on that same move last time. Alright. 51. That's a huge improvement. We got, what did I say? We were like at 64 seconds, 65 seconds last time. So we failed. We're not going to get any bonus points. That sucks. I know we're good at this passing drill. Maybe we could practice some free throws. Who's like close to maybe reaching the next mark in free throws? I think Bird, let's see, we can't do another drill with them. Let's work on Parker's free throws, right? All right. We're going to be doing a lot of motion control. All right. No. It's all right. It's like... There we go. Perfect release. You got to make sure you press X first to, you know, so it stops the animation of him getting ready to shoot the ball. There we go. Nope. See? Perfect release. Alright. I'm kind of getting into a groove now. Oh, too late. Okay. Too late. Interesting. Uh-oh. Perfect release. Dude, these bonus drills are tough. I'm not gonna lie, they're tough. I mean, you gotta be like on top of it. And what sucks is it's unlike the modern games, you know, you get like the bronze, silver, gold stars for how well you did in the drill. This one, it's all or nothing. Don't need to watch college hoops tonight. We can go ahead and let's not simulate through the day. Let's go to recruiting. Let's look at our targets and start phoning guys again. Oh, dude, we got to get Brazel, right? Let's see. We've offered him a scholarship. Let's go visit him at home one more time, right? We're third. I don't think we're going to get E-Man McKnight from Montgomery. We're so far behind. I think we need to just go ahead and remove them from our target list, guys. I'd love to get I mean, wouldn't that be amazing to land 3 stars? But landing a 2-star, like I've said it 1,000 times on this stream. If you've been watching, I'm sorry. I'd be like, our whole roster is just filled with 1-star players. What about Hazel? Where do we land? We're a 7th. Oh, he's about to choose Miami of Ohio. There's no reason to stick around. All right, we have a chance. Everybody, we're 6th on the list, but everybody's pretty even. So I say we give him a phone call. Send him an email. Keep in touch. We're 2nd on the list. I want to try and chase Chicago. Where are we at with Matu? Oh, he's going to pick Furman here pretty soon. Dillard, solely Dillard. We're number 1. I would like to keep that. So, what have we done? We've scouted a game. We've done a home visit. Valencia, like, I think he's all in on us, right? Like, he's about to choose us. Then we have Troutman. We're 3rd on his list for Garrett Troutman, but we're close. Spencer Challet. We already have a Challet on the team. I don't think we need to make it confusing and add another one. All right, we have no more recruiting points available this week. So we're going to go ahead and simulate to the St. Francis game. And I don't want to play it just yet. Let's see, we have 2 more games until conference play starts. Or no, I think conference games are in the red, right? Because the rest of these are going to be red. Yeah, conference games are going to be red. So we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more non-conference games. 8 and 3. How have they already played 11 games? That's crazy. UTEP's going to be really tough. You know, I look at St. Francis here. We're a little bit better at rebounding. They're a much better shooting team. They're a much better offensive team. They're a better coached team. You know, we're both averaging about 25 points a game. They're definitely shooting better than us across the board. We can force some turnovers, though. I think, you know, we're going to play a little bit of aggressive defense. And we're going to save this legacy. And I would say so far we're doing all right, right? You know, we're what? We're 2 and 5. Job security is a little low, but I mean, look, we're inheriting a really bad team, so hopefully they'll be patient with us. Let's visit the shrine real quick before we end this stream. The shrine is very empty. We haven't really done much, so there's nothing to really put in the shrine. You can look out over our beautiful quad, and there's the campus and the dining hall. And one day this shrine will be filled with a lot of trophies, I hope. So, all right, guys, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Tune in for episode 3 on Tuesday, March 3rd. 7 p.m. Tuesday, March 3rd. Be there. We're going to continue, and we're going to get through the next 4 games so that we'll be in conference play. All right. Until next time, peace.